Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's Brad. How's it going today? Just getting set up still, so give me a second. Yep. Oh, YouTube is acting strange. Oh well. Hopefully the chat works. Take it back. Remix. Missouri. Hey, Abel. How's it going, buddy? It is Ash. How's the camera look? Let's see here. I'm doing it for Peter. Peter Palmini. How's my mic? Can you hear me pretty good? He asked me to do it for conventions and stuff. Wasn't a gift, but it's okay. He's a cool dude, though. All right, good. I'm glad it's coming through. Okay. How's your day going today? Yeah, I never saw it on the shelves either. I only saw the promo art as well. So I know it's definitely stood out though. It was cool looking. Oh, okay. Tear down was today for the Electric Light Parade. Gotcha. So you're just gonna chill all day then? My logo came out good. You can see it on my page. I mean, I've had it for a while, so. Yeah, I added it to all my pages and YouTube ID now and all that stuff. The blue and gold one. I don't remember a blue and gold one, buddy. Sorry. Unless it was something from a while ago. It's all good, man. I need more pencil lead. So besides working, what have you been up to, Abel? Eh, do anything fun? Working on your own projects? Oh, nice. Are you writing it? Oh, nice. Which comics gator, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, okay, okay. What are you gonna be doing for him? Oh, children's book. Nice. Well, practice now the change, you know. Okay, okay. Yeah, I do a few things like that every once in a while. I've done a couple children's books in my day. Done a board game. 30 pages. All right, you can do it. 30 pages, you can do it, no problem. Just go slow. Don't rush it. I mean, set yourself up with time frame, but you know, do your quality work. Don't just rush it for rushing's sake. The books I did were a long time ago. One of them was called, what was it called? Oh my gosh, I'll have to dig them out of storage. Um, What's Up with Sue? Something like that. It's about some ostriches, family of ostriches. So I had to learn how to draw some cartoon ostriches. Yeah. The other one was a kind of a kids story card game thing. Like half it was half book, half card game, and it was a religious one for a company of the Mormon, who makes stuff for the Mormon Church, some board games and stuff. What was it called? Fishing for Nephites or something like that? Yeah. It was a book and go fish game. Yeah. So, did you guys discuss pay yet? Are you gonna do back end, or what are you gonna do? No pay talks yet. Get those out of the way, soon, because you need to, you gotta remember this is a business, so you want to get that done out of the way. If you're gonna ask for back end pay or something like that, um, usually the artwork takes the longest, and so, and depending on how you want to be, I mean, oh, okay, okay, gotcha. Well, if you want some advice later, let me know, and I'll be happy to help you out. So, yeah, you can also like shoot me some artwork on Twitter if you want some feedback or whatever. I'm happy to help you out. And by the way, don't remember to give it a like and a share if you don't mind, Abel. Spreading the word is always good. Hey, what's up, Tyler? Are you home? Did you want to join? Why you don't need to hate your life? I told you could clock out early. Come and join me. By the way, if I'm not in camera frame or anything, let me know and I'll adjust it. I'm not seeing it on my laptop. I'm just seeing the chat. Aw, thanks, man. I'm glad I look good. Does your wife know? She does. So this is actually looking pretty good. Also, I'll give you a message. What is going on, Blade? Yeah, I do all traditional, Abe. My old stuff I started out doing digital, but traditional is what I like. Normally, I wouldn't do this detail to pencil because I'd be doing it inking my own stuff, but because Peter is inking this, uh, I have to get kind of detailed. So Hmm. Have you gotten to the point where you don't try and cram a subject into an illustration? It really depends on what I'm going for. It just depends on what it calls for. So, like if I'm doing like this one, for example, it's all about the energy, what it's giving off. Um, it's not about 100% if it's correct. Do I need to show the whole body or anything? It's the mood and the feel of the piece. You know, so it's not about do I need to have the whole body there, stuff like that. So I can get away with a lot more on this one. But like if I'm just kind of chilling, or if I'm doing pages, and I need to be a little more precise about what's going on. That's why I really start planning out the shots. Like, what do I need? What do I have to show? Things like that. So, like when I'm doing the pages for handyman and stuff, I have to be very careful about what's in the frame, what's not in the frame. You know, um, like when you do your children's book that you're going to work on, Abe, you're going to need to be careful about that because the writer may need you to throw certain things in. So you have to make sure you cover that in the shot to tell the story. So this one is just, hey, buddy, I need you to draw me a cool action shot to ink because I need something new to ink, show what I'm capable of. And so I'm just helping my friend out. I mean, I know there's parts that don't look correct, but we're going for in this one high energy, lots of giving off of movement and coolness uh, to really bring it home for Pete. So some debris, some explosion, stuff like that. I think once I scan this in for him, I'll probably go over it myself and color it my way too, or do it my way as well. So, but I haven't decided yet. I may just leave it penciled, So So what I'm doing right now is I'm just adding in junk and debris from a gas station exploding. So just to make it a little more cool. You know, um, so I never read the event comic. I never read this book. I just saw the artwork in Wizard magazine and stuff. So yeah, I do remember though. It looked really cool though. That was the one thing I did like about Ash. It looked pretty dope. Oh man, there's some videos on how bad the story was. Like it just dropped off in points. They never finished certain things. Yeah. Um, but you're right. The colors were great. The art was just fantastic. So it's definitely good stuff. I'm just changing my music real quick. Get a little boring. Want something different. What's Oh, that's cool, Tyler. Yeah, dude. Give it a shot, man. Couldn't hurt. I mean, why do it on another channel? I mean, your channel is you got the viewers already. They're already into comic books. It's like the same thing. I wouldn't split your audience base either, you know, like I'd wait till you get like at least 1,000 followers before, you know, you start thinking about that. I mean, my buddy Matt, testosterone overload. I mean, unfortunately, he he had a strong channel and of wrestling, and then he did a comic book review on his channel. And because it was different subject matters, it got the notice of certain people, and his channel got demonetized. So you know, you gotta as long as it's the same stuff. I mean, you're not doing a radical departure, you know. So yeah, no worries, dude. I'll give you an honest opinion always. This is you haven't been paying attention, but this is Ash from the 1990s comic book by Vet Comics, and Peter Palminetti, who you interviewed, asked me to draw him a piece so he could ink it and show what he's capable of doing. So I said, sure. And I need something new for conventions. So I said, what character do you want me to draw? And he's like, mind drawing Ash? I'm like, no, that's cool, dude. So yeah. So I'm just whipping it out real quick for him. Um, so normally I wouldn't do this detailed of pencils because I ink my own stuff, you know. So, but I have a bad habit of drawing grays because I like to know where my shadows are going for my markers. So I'm darkening up the lines that need to be blacked in, and I'm going to mark the full on blacks with the normal X. So yeah. So I'm just adding in the debris and background and stuff like that. Hey, what's up, J Potts? How you doing, man? Oh, thanks, my man. Oh, Argos is here too. Oh, hey, Bill. Hey, Bill, if you want, you can join in. I put the link in the what's it called uh, Discord. You can jump in if you want. Anybody who's in the Discord for um, Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition can certainly join in if you want. Yeah. Well, I can't show the full drawing. My camera doesn't go all the way back just because of the setup. But uh, this way, I'm just adding all the little minor debris and stuff right now. Is there a link to what, Abe? The Discord? I don't have the power to invite to the Discord. That's through the drawn talk guys pixel. I just posted in there. Um, oh, thanks, Mutt. I appreciate it. But Abe, if you want to come in, dude, I'll just message me on Twitter, DM me, or did I follow you on Twitter? I think I did. Yeah. What's up, Eagle 43? How you guys doing? Here, I mean, Mutt man, if you want to come on and pimp your book, you totally can. Do you want the link? Ah, gotcha. All right, no worries, dude. By the way, guys, if you want to help the channel grow and stuff like that, I do have a donation button at the bottom in the comments section. So feel free if you want to. Also, if you don't mind liking and sharing with everybody, that'd be great too. Your style is a little Dale Nolan, like a little Alan Davis. Maybe. This is like my raw pencil style. When I finish everything out, it's a little bit different. So yeah. Um, I'm just trying to be super clean with this right now because it's not for me to draw on. It's for Peter, Paul Benetti. So well, he's a buddy of mine, but I always mispronounce his name. Sorry, Peter, if you're listening. All right, Tyler. See you soon. So from what I understand, Ash can control fire and stuff, but he kind of spits out lava, and then he can kind of control how it goes. You know, but um, Peter asked me to do a scene with him blowing up a gas station, just looking cool. So I said I can do that, no problem. I mean, I'm not as great as Kane and White, but I got this. Yeah. So this poor 70 Phillips 76 station's blowing up. And remember, guys, please like it. Let's share this out there. More viewers, the better for everybody. I would appreciate that. Because I will definitely do the same to your channels. Uh, Portfolio site I can link to. Um, there's just my regular page, which is my pencilforlife.com. You can, it's not 100% done, but it has the doodles section, has a bunch of artwork in it. I have some stuff on DeviantArt. It's Pencil for Life. I also have some stuff on digital webbing. I posted pics on Twitter. Um, so I'm all around. I'm still setting up my personal webpage though. So yeah. By the way, my computer is not right in front of me. By the way, so um, it's a little bit away from my drawing board. So Oh, thanks, buddy. Yeah, those were fun. The Skeletor was part of the fan drawn and quartered. The Metroid I did was for convention piece. So oh yeah, you have a great day, buddy. No, Jeff has been taking a break for a while. I don't know anything more about it. I messaged him today about coming on the stream. I just sent him a link. I haven't really talked to him a little bit. I know he's been super busy. I think he's just taking, break to be with family and stuff. He worked so hard on his book this year. So, but as soon as he's ready to do another one, I'm definitely on. So, five notifications. Whoa, I got a reply from CB Slabulski. Holy crap. Wow, I can't believe CB replied to me today. I know, right? I mean, he directed me in the tweet for someone to talk to at Marvel, so I'll give them a call later and see if I can get him on my show. Straight show or throw? I plan on throwing, more hard hitting questions. I mean, I don't want to, you know, I'm not going to be rude or anything, but I'll see if we can get that person on. I mean, a guy from Previews was on my show earlier this week, and he's going to be on us with us later on in January as well. And people are okay to ask questions. We plan on talking to him about, what does it take to submit to Diamond? Because he told us after or before the stream, that Diamond is not opposed to new creators or anything like that. They just, they're more concerned about the content of the books than anything else. They want, they have monopoly, but they have a vested interest in the comic business. They don't want to die either, and they're trying to reach out and solve some issues and stuff. So, you know, yeah. So there's some hope out there. You know, just trying to get people to sit down and talk together. So, yeah. You know, just with Diamond being a monopoly for the distribution of comics, you know, they're targeted for a lot of hate and stuff. You know, I'm not about the hate. I just want a very solid industry again, if possible. Yeah. So, I mean, one thing I definitely want to talk about is professionalism in the industry because even though people are freelancers, you know, I'm a freelancer. I do freelance work for people. I still my actions though still represent the company as a whole. You know, and so if I'm representing a company, or I was paid to represent a company, even if I'm not anymore, you know, uh, I still need to act that way. Because they paid me. That's my job. So I mean, if you're gonna work for Disney and Marvel and stuff like that, then your goal is to sell books. You need to be responsive to those customers. You may not agree with them all. There's no way I agree with everybody who messages me or anything like that, but I try to be respectful as possible. I mean, hey Cross, how's it going, buddy? Yeah. So yeah, when I work at the retail store, I get people from all walks of life in there. So being respectful to everybody is a thing that we all should be doing, even if we don't agree. Yeah. I mean, unless Rick's a traitor, just kidding, Rick. Don't worry about it. Yeah. So what you up to today, Rick? Milk video. Okay. I don't know what that was about. So, yeah. He's like in a jumpsuit, Chris. So the Ash character was like a firefighter. So he wears like a full firefighter outfit, kind of with the clothes and everything. So yeah, he wears a full jumpsuit, and then he has some big like fireman's boots, and he has like a fireman's kind of coat type thing. So yeah. By the way, if you're just tuning in, guys, please share it out there, like it, things like that. So that would help me out. Um, by the way, if you're watching and I have artwork coming to you, it has been sent out. So watch for it over the next few days. There were some commissions and stuff I sold, and some of the pieces from Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition I sold. So they're on their way. Oh, thanks, Chris. Yeah, this is for Peter, Paul Manetti, Jimmy Paul Manetti's brother. Um, he's a professional inker, so he asked me to do a penciled piece, and I'm going to send it over to him, and he's going to ink it and everything. So the only problem with penciled pieces is it likes to smear if you touch it too much. And I'm not using paper to cover my hands like I should be. So maybe I will grab a sheet of paper. I'm thinking about it right now. So, Chris, are you having a good day, sir? Oh, are you? Sorry, buddy. What kind of surgery did you have, if you don't mind me asking? Hip replacement. If you're having a hip replacement, you're gonna be like the next Bo Jackson, man. Well, I hope you get better soon, dude. I know you got some physical therapy ahead of you and stuff, but no, it's just a shitty Wolverine. Does they give you claws too? Got a cane you can poke things with? All right, that works. Where are you gonna poke with your cane first? Everyone you can. Remember, if you find those hot nurses, give them a nice poke in the butt. Yeah, I got CB to tweet back to me. Yeah, today. So I'm gonna reach out to the guy he said and see if I can get him on my show. So we'll see if we can make some headway there. Well, I think this penciled piece is just about finished. I'm gonna take a picture, send it to Peter, and go from here. You can try your Punisher stuff, dude. Yeah, couldn't hurt, right? Uh, I'll put a full picture piece of this up on Twitter here. Give me just a second. Bum, 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 bum. Hope you like it, Peter. Boom, sent. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty dope inked. I want to see what Peter's gonna do with it. It has been tweeted. Uploading now. I think Drone Talk Deadpool were pretty good. Yeah, I didn't, I didn't do my best. I was just using it for warm up. So, but everybody else did pretty good. All right, so I'm gonna put that aside so I don't screw it up anymore. Need to go get it scanned in tomorrow. Gosh, I got a lot to do tomorrow. Oh. Let's see here. There's mine. Oh yeah, I fixed the Batman from the fan edition. You guys didn't see it yet. So this is the one I did for the Frank Miller draw off for drawn and quartered fan edition. I fixed the leg. Wasn't happy with it. So I just went with black over the leg. Actually, it worked out pretty well. So came out pretty good. Yeah. So that one's done. I gotta go scan that in too. I got a lot of artwork I need to go scan in lately. Like a lot. How long have we been on stream for? Does not tell me. What time is it? 3:54. What? 2 hours so far? Somewhere like that. Let's do another quick drawing. God, 2 hours goes by pretty quick. Oh yeah, if I had $150 right now, I'd probably buy one too. To be honest, so I mean, people could donate to my PayPal down below, and I can get one soon enough. That would definitely help out on production. So, all right. So there are how many people here? There are 5 viewers right now. So, what are we going to draw this last little drawing before I'm done with the stream today? Gotta let me know, guys. What do you want to see? Whoa, who put you?
Hey, in there?
Oh, Jeff. Holy crap, dude. We were just talking about you.
Oh, are you guys live right now?
Yeah, we are.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, what was it? Abe was wondering when we're gonna stream again together.
I don't know. Right now, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. So what you up to, Jeff?
I was just printing out some stuff and everything. I don't know. I could do some drawing for a while. You guys gonna be on for a while?
Yeah, I can hang out and be on for a while. Yeah.
Let me.
I just finished one drawing. I was just gonna start a second small drawing. So
Okay.
yeah, I was doing one for Peter actually. So here, I'll show you real quick. You
Let me
should know
check it
the
out.
character. So
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
thanks, man.
Who is that? It's like his head's up above. Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's Ash from his brother's book. So Peter wants some new stuff to show off his inking skills. So he asked me to pencil it out. So
Yeah, Pete's inks would look really good on your stuff. You got that style that complements each other.
yeah, so
For
yeah,
sure.
I'm hoping it comes out really well. If it does, maybe we'll collaborate a little bit more. But yeah, so that's why I just cranked out for him, and he just wants some more things he could do for the conventions and stuff. So
Right.
show off, yeah,
That's
something
cool.
new. But dude, what have you been doing for the last couple weeks? I've seen a handful of videos from you, but not a lot.
Yeah. Not my usual.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's just been busy. It's like December's always like kind of a madhouse because my son's birthday is in December,
Okay,
and of course Christmas and everything's coming.
gotcha.
So it kind of slowed me up, and just that kind of stuff. I haven't really been laying off. I just been busy, I guess. I started drawing the. I don't know if you're. I guess you're not. You haven't done the 100 Days of Comic Chat, but they're
No,
doing
I haven't done that. Yeah.
yeah, they're doing like an anthology.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And so I started my story for that. You got to do like a 4-page story for it. So
Nice, nice.
yeah.
Someone's asking. Chris is asking, "Who's Jeff?" It's Jeff Lafferty. He has a
Jeff is
YouTube
me.
channel. He's pretty popular.
I don't know
He's more
about that.
popular than I am, but
Also sure.
he's way more talented than I am too. So,
JeffLafferty.net is my website if you want to see
Yeah.
what I do. So
what's your? It's just Jeff Lafferty's your YouTube channel, right?
yeah, it's like YouTube/C/Jeff Lafferty.
Yeah, I'm not by my keyboard, so I just sit.
Yeah,
at
that's
the
cool.
desk. But that's cool, man. Didn't think you'd pop on. I was just like, oh, I'll just throw him a link and see what happens.
Well, I saw it. I didn't know. I just got back, so I didn't know when you put it up. So I thought I'd just come and see if anybody was still in here.
Yep.
And,
Just me at the moment. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
You send it out to anybody else? Or?
a few people. I put Pete and some of the guys from the Drawn Talk fan edition. Not Drawn Talk, but Digital Webbing or God, I can't think of the name. Drawn Quartered fan edition. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So because I've been doing that regularly now with them, and then pretty regularly, and then just working on my book, and then working at the shop. So
that's cool.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah,
what
definitely.
What you drawing today?
I'm drawing a Harley Quinn. I'll get my camera over here in 1 second.
Oh, you're good.
Just,
Take your time.
One of these ones, like my more illustrative ones.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I sell a lot of these on eBay and stuff. So
really, all right, that's cool.
Yeah. I mean, not Harley Quinn, but just movie type art.
Yeah.
Type stuff.
People like it. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's what sells. So
Yep.
gotta give them what they want sometimes to get the money.
Yeah.
So, get rid of this camera and another one up. So you're gonna do another Kickstarter on your
Yeah, we're gonna start marketing here in January.
Yeah.
And then February we're gonna go live with the book. So
it's cool.
Yep.
Let's see.
It's slowly getting there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough, man. Figuring out those Indiegogos and stuff like that.
Well,
will that work? There we go.
I think figuring it out is to me it's the trying to get it done, trying to work on it, working at the store. So
yeah,
that's a little more challenging or a little more daunting than figuring out what's going on with the Kickstarter. I mean, because I was pointed that out by John and everybody. He helped me out with that. So what I was doing wrong and stuff.
Yeah. What'd they say? What'd they say you did wrong?
It was just the pages were rushed. They weren't finished, and it's true they were. We were just trying to capitalize on something, and I didn't take my time like I should have. So, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, actually, you know what? I should throw this link on like Facebook. I imagine probably a bunch of people come over.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, please do. Yeah.
Where's the link to this show or whatever? Let's see.
Yeah, it's just youtube.com. I think it's youtube.com/c/pencil for life. That's the YouTube channel. So
okay, wait, actually I can grab it. Because I got your Twitter open. So.
Oh yeah, it's on my Twitter, yeah.
Yeah, okay, there we go. I'll get this link. Okay.
Yeah, cool.
Now I got
feedback. Maybe Peter might come out of the woodwork.
Yeah, he might be. He might. You never know.
Yeah. I've been doing some interesting going over previews lately. On my podcast or my channel on Sundays and reviewing comics lately.
Oh, cool.
And previews took notice, and so they reached out to me, and so we have a kind of a working relationship right now, which is kind of nice.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we announced that yesterday. So, I mean, it's not going to happen every week, but with them, or every Sunday, every month. But, it's kind of nice. And then today I tweeted out to CB Cebulski and DC and Marvel, and CB actually answered me today.
Yeah.
So I was like, what the hell? I was like, I wasn't expecting that at all, So
yeah,
because usually he doesn't answer anybody.
Yeah,
but I said I was a retailer. I think that maybe got his attention. So,
oh yeah, maybe.
So
cool.
But so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, I'm trying to get them on my show because when I was talking with the previous guys, they're on there because they want to, address situations or help, with what's been going on in the industry,
Yeah.
Because even though they're a monopoly, they still have a vested interest in what happens, So, and they want to help,
Yeah,
whatever
totally.
way they can, So, but so I reached out or I tweeted Marvel and Jim Lee and CB and all the big guys, like, hey, do you guys want to come on my show and let's talk about the issues, in a respectful manner, and like, what can we do to resolve that, to grow the fan base, to get people buying comics again, and
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, really.
Yeah, I mean, because if we don't have that open dialogue, I mean, I know you have investors and stuff, and you can't spill things all the time, but we can get things like professionalism back, and being respectful with each other and
I wonder
stuff like
how.
that.
Yeah, I wonder how like that would go over on the web. Like as far as like reaction. Like if they came on and you were talking to those guys, I mean, would they just get more hate because now they're talking, or would
I don't
people be
think
okay
so.
with it? Yeah,
It's we need to bring civility back to the discourse. There's no civility online anymore with
yeah,
what's
I
going
agree with
on.
that.
You
And I'd
know,
love to see more of that for sure. But I think too, like, like a lot of it is getting driven by like views and stuff, though. You know what I mean? I think a lot of the YouTube channels that just
yeah, there
bash
are
on like,
people who do thrive in the hate.
absolutely,
Yeah, and people like drama. But I don't mind drama,
Yeah.
but
I don't know if they like it or if it just gets people's attention.
maybe it just gets people's
You know what I
attention.
mean? Because I tend to pay attention to it at times, but then I don't like it.
Oh,
You know what I mean? It
right.
actually makes me mad most of the time. But then somehow I end up watching more of that junk. So
Yeah. My friend Tyler says, "How come we've never drawn and talked?" So
yeah, who, me and you?
no, uh, Tyler, he has a podcast called Draw and Talk, and
Oh,
so
I see. Okay,
yeah.
I get it.
Like, hey Tyler, if you want to jump on in, you can.
Yeah, come on in.
Yeah, I mean, I think I sent you the link. Uh,
Yeah, I don't know. That'd be cool. So you're gonna have CB come on your show and talk?
he says no, but there's another guy he wants me to talk to. So
I heard an interview with him. I don't know if you ever listened to this podcast, but it used to be called like Tall Tales Radio, I think. And
okay,
it was like a webcomics podcast. And he talked to a lot of webcomics guys, but he had him on there. I really didn't. I mean, I wasn't paying much attention to comics at that time when he was on there. This was like, I mean, probably like four or
before he
five
took
years
over,
ago.
yeah.
He was doing Spider-Man. I think he had just killed off Spider-Man or something. Is that
Uh,
what he did?
no, no, no. CB was the talent search for Marvel, and then he
Okay.
went over and became president of Marvel Asia. So,
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I got him confused with
are
the
you thinking
writer
Dan
of
Slott?
Dan Slott. Okay, never mind. Yeah, yeah, I'm totally
Yeah,
confused.
we can just forget Dan Slott.
Okay. Well, that's what kind of surprised me when he said his name. I was like, oh, is he like okay?
No, CB was the is now president of Marvel Comics. I still think he answers to Anna Samalot or something like that. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's cool though. That's
but
kind of
yeah,
neat to have that
I was just
connection.
I wasn't expecting him to reply. So I was like,
Yeah,
oh, okay,
yeah, absolutely.
yeah, but it's all good. Kind of crazy.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I think you should go ahead. If you get a a couple of guys that are bigger,
yeah.
and then the other guys see it, then they'll come on. You know what I mean? Because they won't be like, oh,
Well,
this
I
is
mean,
like,
yeah, it was. Previews came on. I was like, I wasn't expecting that one either. I just happened to tag him. We were doing a show, and they all like, "Oh, hey, we'd like to talk to you." At first, I thought I was in trouble. Like, oh crap, showing previews on the air. You know,
right.
I'm in trouble. And then they were like, "No, no, we like where you're going with it, and we like to kind of help you out if possible and stuff." So I was like,
That's really
"Oh,
neat.
okay." So yeah,
So like when you do the show, are you just kind of like looking at like the previews and just talking
yeah.
about
We're
what's
kind of
coming
going
up?
through it, and I kind of say, okay, what people have been asking for at the shop, and
That's
how
cool.
preview issues have been selling and stuff like that. And I know every demographic is going to be different every store, but
Oh yeah.
yeah. So But I just have to go off what I know and stuff like that, and then what I get access to free comic book wise is what I kind of review.
Okay. Yeah, but then you're at the store, so can't you could just look at anything you want,
I
right?
could, buddy of mine's in China now, so we're trying
Oh,
to be on the same page.
yeah,
So yeah, my buddy Chester.
yeah,
So, but it's all good.
yeah, definitely.
Uh,
What have you been reading in comics lately that you like?
um, so I've been reading mostly just like kind of what's been kind of coming out. So in my shop lately, like this last week was like Die #1, uh, which was great. So if you're a hardcore role player, you're gonna love the book. Um,
Okay.
it is written by a gamer for sure. Uh, and then my buddy he drew Freeze #1 that came out for Image
Okay.
this week, and I ragged a little bit on him about the artwork, but um, too many models.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but the story is really original, which is quite nice and refreshing.
That's neat.
Yeah. So
What kind of like models, like 3D model type
yeah,
things?
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
know it's
that's
for a
so
time
prevalent,
saver.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
so there's
first, yeah.
several different good books out right now. So
Yeah. I like the Batman, like Sam Keith one that came
yeah,
out.
the
That
Max,
was really cool.
Batman Max. Yep,
Yeah, and then
that one too. Yeah.
yeah, I've been reading this one called Coda. I don't know if you know that one. I think
I
it's
haven't seen that one.
yeah, it's I don't remember if it's IDW. I think it's IDW.
Okay.
And I have one laying around. It's pretty good. I mean, the art is really cool, and now I've kind of gotten into the story. But I bought it mainly because of the art. I like the art a lot.
Okay.
Actually, here's one right here.
Take a look.
This book here. Are you not close to your computer? I don't mean to keep
No, I
taking
can see
you
the
away.
screen. Go ahead. Yeah.
Well, there it is right there.
Let me highlight it.
I don't know. It's kind of almost got a little bit of a European feel to it.
Okay.
And I dig it. Let's see. The artist is Matthias Bergara.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
And
Cool.
Simon Spurrier is the writer. I just kind of go off like what I like, but mainly the look, really.
Yeah.
I'm honestly not that much into the writing in most comics.
Yeah, I'm more of a visual guy myself. So
Yeah.
Depending, if the artwork's good, I'll give the story a chance sometimes. I
Oh
know
yeah,
it's
totally.
bad, but I shouldn't be doing that. But
Yeah.
I think it's just kind of natural how my mind works.
Yeah, probably just
I
because
know
you're
if there's a
artist.
bad story though, I'm like, yeah.
Well, if I can start reading one with kind of like what I consider not that great art, and it's a good story, I'll definitely read it. Like, I remember like a lot of like the underground stuff I used to read, like to me like Chester Brown and stuff.
Okay.
Yummy Fur. That stuff, like the art really wasn't that awesome, but it was just the stories I think got me. But it's like it takes me longer to just even give it a
To
chance
get
if the
into
art's
it,
not
yeah.
there.
Mhm.
Yeah, I just won't. I'll just set it back down most of the time when I just
Yeah.
look and the art's not that good. So.
Yeah, and sometimes I'll look at the book and like, well, I could draw better than this. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And I know I shouldn't be doing that, but
Yeah.
you just can't help it sometimes. You're like,
Oh yeah, definitely.
like really, dude, you could have done so much better. But again, I know
sure.
some of these guys are on time crunches too. And
Oh yeah,
they got
that's always a
deadlines they gotta
factor.
make. Yeah. So.
Sure.
But yeah, I mean, if I think my own skills are better than the artist, sometimes I won't pick it up. I'm like, yeah. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it just, I don't know, it depends, to me. Just like it's just a look. And I like a lot of
Mhm.
different things. So like even people that I feel like, I don't know what is good as me or not as good as me, but it's just like I can like different things and like what I draw for sure.
Yeah.
I do actually, but I don't know. The art's got to be there for me for some reason.
Oh, I totally agree.
Just a visual medium, I guess.
It very much is.
Yeah.
And me, I'm dyslexic, so I
How
grew
are
up.
you?
Oh yeah, I learned how to read, by comic books, pretty much.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Did
So.
you read them like when you were a kid? Because like there was like a good chunk of time when I like read comics that I just did not read them. And I
No.
remember like my friend told me one time, he was like, "Well, you don't even read them." And I was like, "What do you mean I read? I freaking read every one. I'm like a comic craziness.
Hmm.
But then I realized it's like, oh my god, he's right. I don't ever read the words. I just look at all the pictures.
Oh yeah, I did that for sure. Yeah.
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 Then I started reading them and I started liking them even more.
Yeah. 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 I read them. I promise. Yeah. Yeah. You're just reading the pictures.
Yeah, you were just, basically, and you might read like a little bit here and there, like a little dialogue, but you just weren't, going, getting all the like Stanley description and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Tyler
There,
says he'd get on, but he's at his horrible day job.
what, comics is a horrible day job?
No, he works at a health place.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he's
Oh,
leaving this week.
I'm sorry
To
for you,
go.
man.
Yeah. So, but he's like, I'm there. I'm like, dude, you should have skipped out work early today. And he's like, oh man, I gotta wait till Tuesday. Tuesday's his last day. So,
Mm.
no.
Is it a good thing he's leaving, or is it like a
Yeah, it's a
bad
good
thing?
thing.
Oh, okay, good.
Like they hired him to do a job, but
Yeah.
they don't trust him to do the job.
I don't know.
And so that's why he has a degree in it too. But
Yeah.
they're so weird. Yeah, the company is. So.
Yeah. That sucks when you go to a job. I mean, my wife had that almost that same kind of a thing happen here recently. She's
Oh really?
been home kind of raising Tristan for the last,
Mm-hmm.
whatever, 5, 6 years, and then she went back to work and she got to work at she got some work at the college here and like an internship and all that, and it was really cool. And then she got offered a job there, but then once she got offered a job, it's like she didn't like what she was doing. It was like the same thing. They wouldn't give her like any responsibility, I think, and
Uh-huh.
so she was just really having a hard time. And but then she actually got another job here just a couple days ago, so
Oh, that's good.
she's out of there too. And it just kind of sucks. Though. It's stressful, when you
Yeah,
take a
yeah.
job that wasn't actually going to work out in the end.
I've done that too, just to pay bills, though.
Oh yeah, me too, for
You've
sure.
got to. Yeah.
Be nice if we could all just go to Marvel Studios and get our jobs that we're supposed to have waiting for us.
Hey, I'm finally here for my job. Thank you. Yeah. Who the hell are you?
Yeah.
I'm the artist you've been waiting for. I'm gonna turn your company around. They're like,
Yeah.
yeah, get out.
They'd probably be like, "Oh wait, we don't hire artists anymore. We do it all by computer now." No.
Pretty much.
We got this great program. It's called Marvel Poser. Just bang them out.
Bang 'em out, yeah. That would explain a lot of the books.
Yeah. I don't know that poser program. I've seen that, and like I even like downloaded, or I don't know if I downloaded that. I downloaded one of them just to see what it was like, and
Mm-hmm.
I was like, man, that is it's so it like there's even more like to me like a lot of the computer art kind of homogenizes art down. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And then I think like that program would even do it even more. And it's everything looking so much like everybody else's stuff. That I don't know that you're helping yourself by whatever you're getting from that.
Yeah, I think you need life drawing more than a poser. Now, if you're using like a quick
Yeah.
reference or something,
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, how's this drawn? I can see it, but again, like I got files of images I took off the internet that
Oh yeah.
I use for stuff like that. So
Yeah, everybody has that swipe file for sure. I had like a physical one forever. Now most of it's on the internet, of course.
Yeah, I
But
used to have like tons of magazines.
yeah,
From jets to bikes to.
yeah. Anything you might ever need to draw,
Mhm. Yeah.
had to have it, man. I was
Yeah,
like,
a lot of it is just like, oh man, that's cool. I wouldn't mind that, but I'm trying to paint with shadows only, or try to draw with shadows only.
oh really?
Yeah, right now.
Like right now, it looks cool, man.
Well, I'm doing a Kuma from Street Fighter, so I'm just trying to draw the shadows only,
Yeah,
layer by layer. So
yeah, it's neat.
we'll see. Uh, so anyway, so you're just working on commissions nowadays, right now?
Well, no, I'm still working on the comic. I mean, I was
Okay.
working on commissions the whole time I was doing the comic. I just kind of wasn't drawing them on my YouTube channel and stuff, you know.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And at this very moment, yeah, I am. But I'm still working on the Berserker Not. Like I said, I'm going to do this 4-page story for the anthology, and then I'm going to get back into the book here.
Oh, okay.
I kind of, yeah. The only time I really stopped was when I was doing all the sketches in the
Mhm.
fronts of the books because there was just so many. I needed to kind of concentrate on that just to get through that. So,
Gotcha.
but yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It was fun. That's what happens when you fulfill it, though. You know what I mean? It
How many
sucks when
books did you
it
end up
doesn't
shipping
happen, but
out?
then I ended up shipping like 375
Really? Oh,
or like
crazy.
around there because it's like since it's in demand, it kind of I still get a few every now and then.
Mhm.
So it was around like 350 I think when it ended, and it just kind of I get one every week or so.
Okay.
It's just kind of nice.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah. But yeah, it wasn't that bad. I mean, I burned through that pretty quick. The sketches were what kind of slowed me down,
Mhm.
and yeah, it wasn't a bad Indiegogo by any means.
Good.
The only thing I just wish I'd um, worked harder on the second issue so I could go for the second one now. So
Hey, sometimes you need a break. So,
yeah,
are you did you see the new Conan book coming out?
no,
Yeah, Jason Aaron is doing the writing, the guy who did Thor. So, not bad, but it comes out here in like the next month.
oh
So,
wow,
yeah, it looks pretty dope. They're doing two books though. They're doing a Barbarian and Savage Sword.
oh cool,
But they're going to be drawing Conan in one of the books into the main continuity of Marvel.
oh wow,
Yeah, so I'm like, I don't know what I think about that, but we'll have to check it out. But
yeah,
yeah, so
yeah. I don't know, man. We'll have to
yeah, I don't know.
see.
Marvel going up against Thor, and Conan going up against Thor,
I know.
or maybe him and Captain America going at it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were talking about it on the stream on Sunday. We're like, I don't know what to think about that yet. So
Yeah. It's a weird one. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's due because it's like a lot of that stuff has been. Every time they redo Conan, I'm always so excited.
well,
But then it
so
almost gets a little tiring after a while, because it really isn't anything new.
yeah. Well, the thing is, though, he's still licensed property, though. Marvel doesn't own him. Neither does Disney. They just bought the license for a while. So it's like,
Well,
I don't
Conan
know.
is also is in the public domain though. The original Robert E. Howard stories.
Really?
Yeah, because Robert E. Howard killed himself when he was like in his 30s, so I think
No,
the 80 years has passed. That's how they got those. When they did those like hardback Conan books that were like so nice from I can't remember who did those, but that was like a good 10 years ago at least.
okay.
And but that's how those books started coming out was because all that stuff started to fall into the public domain. So I don't know how that works. Like once a figure is in the public domain, because I know that like the Howard Estate or something still, you know what I mean? It's kind of like Edgar Rice Burroughs with the John Carter books, because I know that some of those are in the public domain now, but they still get pissed when they see that stuff out there, you know? So I don't quite know how that all
Dynamite
works.
has a paid license for them, so
Right.
yeah.
So they probably make a deal with them, but you know, I know John Carter is the same thing though. So
all right.
maybe it's like newer. I don't know. I mean, what about like Sherlock Holmes? You know, like if you do new Sherlock Holmes stuff. So I know that's in the public
I don't think he's
domain.
public domain.
You don't think he is?
No, I don't think so. Yeah.
I don't. Well, I mean, he's got to be. I mean, like that's a really old character though.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, Luke, how's it going? Welcome to the chat. Yeah. But,
Hey, Luke.
Yeah. Jeff decided to pop in, so.
Yeah. Figured I'd get my shot in before I get uninvited permanently. No.
Oh, you'll never be uninvited permanently, dude. So. Kind of wish Peter would stick his head out of his hole.
Yeah, what he's doing. Yeah. It's a little early though. I mean, he could be having dinner or something, you know.
Well, he's on the East Coast, so you know.
Yeah.
I don't think he works a normal day job yet.
Yeah, so. I don't think Peter works. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. I mean, I know he's doing some inking for stuff, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I know he had some problems with his laptop again.
Oh, that's too bad.
So, yeah. You got to do just like a Chromebook. You can do some minor streaming with it, but not like he was doing. Yeah.
Yeah, he was going pretty good there for a bit, and I noticed he dropped off, so I guess, you know, maybe that was it.
Yeah, I remember his laptop would stutter, and his camera was so bad.
Yeah.
But, oh well. Are you ready for Christmas out there in Colorado?
No, not really, but it's coming inevitably, so.
Yeah.
How about you?
No, I still got shopping to do.
Yeah.
I got a couple things out of the way because we had this cool guy come to the shop this week, and thanks, Brody. We appreciate it. You said good stuff, guys. So
cool.
This guy named Walter came into my store, and on Tuesday, it was like Tuesday night, he's like, "Hey, I'm looking to sell some old comics and stuff," and I'm like, "Oh, okay, sure, let's take a look." And he was telling me what was going on. I guess they have an emergency move they got to do soon.
Yeah.
And he has this trunk full of stuff he collected as a kid.
Oh, cool.
And his wife was like, "Dude, we can't take it all. You got to sell it." And so I'm like, "Oh." So he brought it in, and my God, oh my God, like I have not seen some of these books forever. You know, there was Luke Cage #1.
Oh, wow.
There was the what's it called? Old Gods #1. No, was it Old Gods?
New Gods?
The one with New Gods #1. Yeah, that was
holy
in there.
Shit.
I took pictures of all this stuff. It's on my Facebook page. There was Silver Surfer #1.
Oh my God.
Vader's #1. Demon #1. There was also Mr. Miracle #1. And he had runs of the books too, just runs, you know.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I can't afford all this at the moment because the shop can't. But
yeah,
I know a couple collectors in the area, so like, don't give this away at all. Don't do anything with it.
Yeah.
Let me make some calls, and so I called the collectors, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we want to see it." And so they came in the shop on Saturday, and at 5:30. So the two collectors showed up, and then Walter showed up, and I don't know why, but almost every shop whale that I know of in the area came in
Man.
and just happened to be there, and we're all standing around looking at his stuff, and it was just a feeding frenzy. Everybody was just buying it up left and right. And we walked away with a few grand on Saturday.
Yeah.
And it was good. I mean, it was to help him out, and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
everybody felt good about the purchases. He was happy with them. So yeah, it was great. So
That's cool.
I've never got to see that many books, like really good books, together at one spot. So
yeah. Especially like where like you bought him, when he was a kid, and
like they never saw the light of day. They were in the trunk. The colors are amazing.
Really?
Yeah, it was like they just came off the shelf.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like I bought some old stuff too. Hold on, let me grab one. I'll show you what I got.
Okay.
Like I don't have all of them with me. Some are still at the shop, but one second.
Yeah.
Let's see what I can grab real quick. Come here.
I can't see the chat, but whoever's watching.
Keeping up with it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So this is just an example of what I got. You see those?
Wow.
First appearance of Captain Britain and first appearance of Arcade.
Yeah.
So I bought his whole Marvel team up run. Dude, the colors though. Look at that, dude. Like they're not faded at all. None of the pages are faded either.
They look brand new, man.
Yeah, it's almost like So I was like, dude, So I bought these. I'm gonna go buy. He has the What If line, number 1 through 30, I think. So I'm gonna go buy all those from him.
That's cool.
Yeah, I picked up also. What's it called? The Shadow number 1.
Oh yeah.
I gave that to my buddy though because he's a huge Shadow fan.
Yeah.
That was his Christmas gift. And,
was that like when Kaluta was doing it, or?
I didn't look at the artist.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey Melter, how you doing? You miss Arcade? I haven't seen him around in some time, that's for sure. I mean, there's so many good books though, dude. So many.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I couldn't believe he had to get rid of him. It was just like,
yeah.
But I was happy that everybody who walked in the store, this was the best part. So even other customers were walking in the store. And they're like, why are all these guys standing around the table?
Yeah.
And so they come over and look, and then they see like Silver Surfer number 1 just laying on the table.
Jeez.
And, like everybody was just taking pictures,
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's not like an everyday thing, man.
Oh, thanks, Melter. He says their art's looking great. So.
Oh.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, that's really neat when because it's like you just don't see that, and then people get all excited, and that's awesome. I mean, seeing those old ones you got is like really cool, just on camera. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but to see them in person though, you gotta touch them.
Yeah.
But I did pick up the old treasuries that Marvel used to do, right?
Oh yeah, the big ones.
I was able to get DC Superman versus Spider-Man.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so I was like, dude, I'm grabbing that for sure. That's mine. Nobody can take it.
Yeah, I had that one when I was a kid. I had the Muhammad Ali one.
Oh, okay, cool.
Like a couple Conans, the big Tarzan one where he's fighting the lion on the front.
That one is still available. He has that one. So I may pick up a couple more of those. But he also had like first Batman, the giant size one, also Superman number 1 or Action Comics, so
they made a giant size of that one, like the first.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
wow,
Wonder
that's
Woman
cool
too. So
I've never seen that. That's neat.
I'll see if I can grab some pictures from the guys. I know a lot of people were taking pictures,
Yeah.
but it was just a cool. It was a cool atmosphere. So
Yeah, that's really neat.
yeah, the shop was just buzzing that day, that night. So
Yeah.
it was
In
pretty
those
cool.
what ifs you were talking about,
Mhm.
I don't know if this one, like, I remember picking up though when we were talking about Conan. Those, remember the what if where Conan goes into like
Mhm.
comes to the future in New York or whatever.
Oh, okay, yeah. I didn't see that one in there.
It wasn't in there. Yeah, it might have been a little
No.
later.
But Conan #1 was there too. I got a picture of that one.
The first Conan.
Uh-huh.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Also giant sized. The first angle too. He had a lot of the angles. The giant sized angles that would come out at the end of the year.
Yeah.
So
I used to love those things.
Mhm.
I loved the treasury editions too. The ones I got, when I was a kid, you just didn't see very many of them. But whenever they were there, I'd always, beg my
Wow.
parents to
They were
get me
expensive back in the day
those.
for them. They were like
Yeah.
$1.50, $2.
Yeah,
The comic book was 30 cents,
I know.
That's a lot of money,
Yeah. When I first started reading comics, they were still a quarter because my dad would give me $1 and I could get 4 of them.
Oh, okay, cool.
But yeah, they went up to 35 pretty soon after that. I remember.
Nice.
But,
Yeah, my mom was poor, so I never got to buy comics.
oh,
My
really?
first, my first comic experience was, on the Saturday morning cartoons, Spider-Man, His Amazing Friends.
Oh, yeah.
That was mine. So,
Yeah. Yeah, I remember it was like I would buy comics, and then there was like another kid in school that would buy comics. He had like way more than me. And we would like trade all the time, so we could each read like everything.
Oh,
And then
cool.
that was like early on, like I'd say 5th grade or something. I kind of remember that kid because we just bring stacks with us to school.
Oh, nice.
And we'd like just go through like whichever. And then I guess I kind of fell out of them a little bit because the next thing I kind of remember is like the Savage Sword of Conan, the Epic Illustrated, the Rook magazine, you know what I mean? All those magazine comics. And then that kind of became my comics after a while. And I read those till, all the way till they kind of started ending. So I remember like buying them, when I had a girlfriend and being like, she'd always like rag on me. Why did you buy that? No, this is the coolest stuff. You're the uncool part of my life.
Sure, she liked that. Yeah.
Well, like girls try to like get you out of everything you like.
They do, unless it's their stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I remember like this was so embarrassing, but it's like I was just a kid, like I was one of those kids that just never wanted to stop being a kid. So when I got a girlfriend and stuff, like when I was 15, 16, it's like I still had all my stuff. I had like my He-Man. I had like this ninja suit in my closet that she found. She's like, "What is this thing? My ninja suit." You have a ninja suit? I mean,
everybody has a ninja suit.
Yeah, totally.
Man.
So funny. Yeah, it was good times.
You gotta get her to make out with you in the ninja suit. That's what you need.
Good comics, I remember.
You could be the ninja.
She just put the mask on and laughed at me.
The thing is, though, the girls say they hate that stuff, but they like the childlike nature, the innocence,
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why they do, but they hate to admit it. They just can't admit it,
Right.
Yeah. I mean, do you really want to raise kids with a guy who can't pretend to be a kid with his kid, So.
Yeah, totally. Some comic book nerds probably actually a good catch when you think about what kind of guys a chick can actually end up with.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Well, are you still with your girlfriend? I remember you kind of telling me in I think one of our streams that you guys were having some issues or something. She wanted you to get a job or something, didn't she?
No, yeah, it's done.
You guys broke up? Is that what you mean?
It's done.
Oh, that's too bad.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's done. No biggie. There is more fish in the sea.
Oh, that's a good way to look at it.
Yeah. Plus, I got a book to finish, anyways. So
There you go.
I'm a little busy. Yeah.
That's a good way to look at it, though.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. The next time your book comes out, though, I think it's gonna fun for sure.
Yeah, I think it will for sure.
Yeah.
Plus,
Did you do
go
the flexible funding, or did you do
did.
like the all or nothing?
I
What
did
was
it
it?
flexible, but I returned everything.
Oh, you just went ahead and gave it back.
Yeah, because it was right before it ended, and I didn't want to risk it like being kept up for 15 days for by them, and then having to refund everybody and waiting.
Right.
Yeah, it just wasn't fair. So, that's why I refunded everybody.
I think, yeah, I mean, I think I could see that because it's like if you can't get the money to print,
Yeah,
then it's almost like a curse to get that money.
yeah, almost. And I didn't
Yeah.
want to owe and have to explain everything, and then
You want to be owing people stuff. Yeah, that's the worst.
Yeah.
So,
then you're like one of those failed guys that gets on YouTube, like, oh yeah, don't buy from this guy.
yeah.
He'll just take your money and keep it.
Yeah.
I definitely did not want that. So
Yeah, totally.
yeah, then you won't get funded at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that'll hurt you next time.
Yep. That's definitely not what I'm trying to do. But it's not good.
Yeah. Well, it looks like a good book to me, or it did, when I saw it, that's why I asked you to come on my show and stuff, because I thought, yeah, this will definitely go. I was surprised when it didn't.
Well,
But
I was getting traction at the end. It's just,
yeah,
I didn't know how to market myself right away and everything, so
right,
I had to figure that out.
yeah. I know, because I always felt like I had a pretty healthy audience when I ran mine. I guess I just figured I could probably get it done pretty easy, and then when I had trouble, I was surprised. It takes like a pretty good sized audience to fund those things,
Yeah, I had no idea, and I want to shoot for 1,500 backers, so that's what I want to shoot for.
Holy smokes!
Yeah, so I got my work cut out of me. Cut out. So, but I think that'd be the best way, and then I can start on the second book right away, my next book that I want to do, and then the book after that. So, because like I said, I want to turn this into a publishing company. So
that's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So, you gotta keep trying.
Yeah, there's nothing to say. You can't go for it again for sure.
Yeah. So I think you had to wait like so many days, but I'm over the wait time. So.
Right. Yeah.
So. And that's okay. I wanted to make sure we got it right. I mean, it's going to be about 90% done when we start marketing. So, or start the campaign. So, because I am a little behind. But,
right. I think that's I think that's a really good thing, because I think people appreciate that when they can get something in a month or two after they donate, rather than
the idea.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I would be super terrified if I was like Ethan Van Sciver, where he's still drawing the book and took that much money. I would be so scared that money would, because I mean, I don't know what his shipping bill is going to be, but $20,000-$30,000 in shipping. I mean, that's probably a reality with there. It's just like, it's spooky, man.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, I don't know when he'll get his book out, or I'm not specifically talking about him, but just taking all that money And then even like with mine, it's like I took my money like right at the very end of my shipping. I actually ran out of shipping. I had like 20 extra stuff to send. And
really?
I was like out, and then I was like, "Oh crap, I gotta," you know what I mean? So
Did you make any money on the book?
I made about 2,000, yeah, at the very end, yeah, minus the printing, plus I've got a ton of books to sell,
Yeah.
and then eventually, when I distribute to Diamond, I'll make some money there. But so I made a little. I didn't make a ton, but definitely made it worthwhile. I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the idea. Is I want to get into Diamond too.
Yeah.
But I also want to have a retail tier if a retail store when it backs it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to make any money on that one,
right?
But I'd like store to pick it up. But then my idea is, so if I know someone is going to be having a book dropping in the next couple of months after mine,
that
we advertise it in the back of the book.
Oh.
So check out this guy's book coming soon. So.
You do advertising inside your comic?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
For another independent creator.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I saw that like Alterna they advertise in their comics. And it's not bad. I mean, I think it was like $100 for a page.
Yeah, no, it's a good deal.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe about doing that, but I don't know that it would really help you that much.
Dude,
than just
Alterna is killing it right now in sales.
Really?
Yeah. Let me talk to you in a minute. I gotta use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah. So hang on for just a minute. I'll be right back.
Let me see if I can find the chat real quick. I had Twitter up a second ago. Maybe I could follow my own link back over. See if I can talk to you guys. Oh, here we go. Oh, there's like a ton of people in chat. Hey, Brody. Hey, Abe. Let's see. PS Melter. Thanks for watching, man. Draw and Talk was in the chat. Christopher C. Everybody. If you guys got anything you want to, ask or anything, just throw it in, I guess, since I'm just sitting here. I think, I don't know, I could just start talking about stuff. I met Brad when he was running his Indiegogo. I ran an Indiegogo also for my book, The Berserkernaut. And then I was kind of just looking around for other people that, needed help or wanted to talk on the show and stuff, because I have a YouTube channel also. And, so he says, P.S. Melton says, backing or backed any books on Indiegogo? The last one I backed was, trying to think. There was two of them. There was one comic, but then the other one was the coins, like the Comicsgate, the guy who was doing all the coins. I think his name is, it's kind of weird. It's like M3 Productions or something, but he was going to do the toys for basically all the comics guys and do the 3D printing, but he ended up doing the coins. And but then he didn't succeed. I think he only got like 1,000. He was asking for 10,000 or something, I think. So, but yeah, I haven't been over to Indiegogo and really looked at what's new coming out. If you guys got any suggestions, just throw them in the chat. I'll definitely go over and take a look. Yeah, Model 316. That was it. I wish he was doing they were just going straight to toys, but I guess I was listening to an interview with him, and he was saying that he needed to get the machinery because he wants to like print them himself or something, which is like really cool. But his thing didn't fund. I was really surprised since he had so many big kind of names, behind him. But I don't know though. When I looked at his, because it's like I listened to an interview. I think it was on our Ty Bear's channel. And it was like real informative, and I kind of got the gist of what was going on. And that was like the first I had heard of it. And when I looked at the Indiegogo, I was like, I don't think he had a video up at the time. It was just like completely like there was no story to kind of go along with it. I had no clue. And it wasn't until I started clicking around that I could even see like what the coins were and stuff. So, I mean, I hate to say it, but I think it was like the worst presented Indiegogo I think I've ever seen. So maybe if you got that stuff going better, you know. I was talking about the Model 316 guy who was doing yeah.
He's a good dude.
I was watching his like an interview with him on like I think it was Art Tybear's channel, and they were talking about it, and then I went over, you know, and I saw what they were doing, and thought I threw a couple bucks at it, and then but I was just talking about like the Indiegogo, the actual page, because it like his whole campaign failed, and he had like no video. There was I like from the interview I got like everything what that was all about, but then like when I went to the page I was like, I don't even get it. Like, man, you should have had a video or something.
Yeah, so it was kind of rushed a little bit.
Yeah,
and he's still around, so he's just revamping.
Yeah, I hope
finishing some models.
I hope he comes back with some stuff. Yeah.
So,
because I think it's a good idea, but
yeah,
he's got to
sure
sell it a little bit better or something. But I was surprised at how like, you know, lackluster the Indiegogo went, and especially, you know, with like all the big names that were attached to that, you know.
Well, so he was waiting for artwork from them to model the characters and stuff, and so they weren't very fast in shipping it out to him with what he needed. So all he had was the coins, you know, but he was modeling on stream. Like he would do the drawn and quartered fan editions with us, and he'd sit there and model in real time.
That was cool.
Yeah, it was pretty neat. So yeah, he's a good dude. He'll be back stronger than ever. So
that's awesome. Yeah, I wonder, like, you know, like from what I was hearing about the production, though, I'd like to have him on my show and just kind of talk to him about like the logistics of it, because like, you know, I'm friends with that guy Mike Fleming Jr.
Yeah,
he's like a sculptor also, and he did like a little Berserker knot. I don't know if you guys saw that on one of my videos.
I was on your stream.
Oh right, yeah. He was on there. Anyway, like we've talked a lot about like how we could like produce a figure and that kind of stuff, and you know, like 3D printing comes up, but it's always like it's so expensive, you know.
The initial cost is expensive, yes, but
well, no, but I mean on each piece though. On each piece.
You don't want to print off each piece. You want to do one
right
on 3D, and then you get it injection molding after that.
So, that's kind of where I was going with that.
Prototyping.
Yeah.
You know, because that's what they did with that board game that I was working on.
Yeah.
They use 3D modeling for the rapid prototyping, and then they get it injection molded from there. So
yeah. That's actually kind of like what the conclusion me and Mike have come to, is it's just like, you know, you got it, like the injection molding, you almost got to take it to China if you want to make anything that people can afford to buy, you know.
That's very true.
So
that I got to.
So Abe Sapin says, well, I know of an Indiegogo that could be the guy needs about 5 G's for a studio setup. Some dude named Abe Sapin. It's awesome, dude.
Do you actually? Man. I'll back you $5.
There you go. You're $5 up.
I'm still doing my studio setup, man. But yeah, I'll give you $5.
Somebody said Battle Maiden Knuckle Bomb is a sexy anime wrestling one.
Oh, dude, it's really good.
It's neat, yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
Hey, Jibs in the chat too. It got funded
in the first couple hours.
Oh, did it? Cool.
Yeah. It's probably one of the better books.
That's cool.
That came out, yeah.
I'll have to go check it out.
It's in demand, I think, right now still. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize, like, I was sitting here for like 3.5 hours. And I was like, oh, wait, I got to use the restroom.
Yeah.
And there's no mincing words about that one. Just got to go.
Yeah. I do that too. I don't know. You're always just like, wow, a little bit more.
Well, yeah, when you're just drawing, yeah.
Yeah. That's like my son. I mean, like when he was little, especially, he'd always like just hold it, and he'd be like dancing around.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd be like, "You gotta go to the bathroom." He'd be like, "Yes," and he'd just run and slam the toilet open as fast as he could and pee, and you'd just like, "Why do you wait so long?"
Yeah.
But I guess it's the same thing when you're drawing, you're doing something.
Yeah, you're like, or you're talking to somebody, you're waiting for a break. Like,
Oh,
okay,
that too.
yeah, like,
Totally.
okay, give me a minute to talk, man.
I know. And then when there's only like two people on the stream, you never want to like just leave the person,
No,
so.
you never do. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I saw Jim and Ranger came in the stream. He did like his comic. He did that like during the 100 Days of Comics and got the whole thing done. I was wondering if he's gonna run an Indiegogo or something. I think he should. I mean, put all the work into that. It's like a painted comic, kind of like mine. It's called Doomed Barbarian.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It's pretty neat stuff.
Yes.
But then I don't know. I can understand like these Indiegogos and Kickstarters are scary. That's why I probably haven't tried to do more of them.
Well, I mean, you really need to have a following too. If you haven't worked on your following,
Yeah.
At all, you're not going to fund very well. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're talking about the all ages hero book that's out right now. That's on Indiegogo. It looks really good. Great for kids.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
In Stickman? I haven't seen Stickman. I remember that one that came out that was like the Spork Man or whatever. Did that thing fund?
Yeah, I think it did.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Got with a spork for a face.
Yeah, he's working with Cecil, I think. So.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I stopped paying as much attention, which is kind of horrible.
When you're not in it, yeah.
Exactly. When I was in it, I was over there every day looking at what's going on.
Well, yeah, you got to because you got to market yourself, So.
Yeah.
But there's a time where you just need a break. You're like, okay, I've been doing this solid for like 60 days.
Yeah. Yeah, you did run like a huge long one too. I remember that.
Well, because I was trying to get myself out there. I didn't know how long it would take.
Yeah.
And so that's when my buddy's like, no, you really just need to start your YouTube channel. You just need to, be consistent about it. So I'm trying to be as much as possible and still work. And
yeah.
So, yeah. But I'm getting better at it.
Yeah, YouTube. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think YouTube is great. I definitely have felt like I got an audience on here, but it's funny. It's a hard one to build. You do stuff to make it build, and then it's like none of it works. It seems like it's just weird.
Well, you need to get people on. You need to build relationships with other creators, so they feed off each other.
Yeah.
I've learned that much. So.
I think that's true. Yeah.
Gibran says if he has enough views on, he can pull enough views on book 2, he'll try to run it during tax season. And people love to spend all that extra dough.
Oh, you got that little extra, yeah. Unless you work for yourself and then you're paying.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah.
But yeah, that might be a good time. I've wondered about Christmas, like I remember, I think it was like Mindy Wheel or something.
You don't really want to run one,
Well, that's what I wondered though, because I remember her making that show about that. But then I was thinking later, it's like in general, like Christmas is the time. That's like fourth quarter or whatever. And I noticed with my own stuff that I saw, like that always sells more in Christmas than at any other time.
Yeah, when you're backing a book though,
you're not getting it. Yeah,
you're not getting it right away.
That's true.
Why do they want to wait? Months. To a couple of months to get a project. So,
yeah.
Back during Christmas is really risky.
Yeah.
That's why I'm doing mine after. So.
Right. So I know RS Melter, he says, if you like the Tick, Flaming Carrot, or Freakazoid, you like Stickman. I like the Flaming Carrot a lot. I thought that was great. I also like the Tick. Did you read Flaming Carrot when that was coming out a long time ago?
No, I didn't.
How old are you, dude?
I'm old. I'm 42. You know.
Oh, you are older. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's like I said. Like I barely got into comics in the '90s, but I was so poor. I could only buy a couple of series, and I would sit at the shop I'm working at now, right?
Yeah.
And I would read comics off the shelf, and then Jim, the old owner, was like, "Dude, stop reading my comics on the shelf. They're for people who are going to buy."
Oh.
You know.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny how it worked out that way. That I work over there.
Yeah. That's funny. I remember.
I never applied to work over there either. I got called by the owner, you know, just because we're.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I remember when I first went into the first comic book shop. There was like on the shelves, you know, this is not a library. Don't read the and all that stuff. It's like they don't even want you there.
Dude, I have to do it too. Some guys, like, I had some people come in one time, literally grab books off my shelf, some trades, brand new ones.
Yeah.
And they went to the corner of my shop where, you know, they think I don't think I'll look, you know.
Yeah.
While I'm helping other customers. And they just sat down on the floor and started reading them. I'm like, dude, guys, jeez. I understand you're poor. I've been there. But you can't just do that because you break the backs of the spines.
Yeah.
I gotta sell them as used.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, oh. I'm like, yeah, dude. Why don't you just check with me. If I have a damaged copy, I'll sell it to you cheap.
Right.
You know? And so then they started doing that. They've been buying comics ever since.
Oh, well, that's cool. At least you didn't just run them out, you know. So
no. I mean, I was there. I was the same way, you know.
Yeah. But you do see that, you know, if you ever go into like Barnes and Noble or something, you see the girls in the anime aisle just sitting there on the floor, just freaking reading comics.
They won't tell them to go away either.
No, they'll just you just step over them when you go through that aisle.
In China, dude, it's bad. Bookstores, like, literally, they will just go inside and just start reading.
Yeah.
And nobody will leave.
Yeah.
Like, nobody buys the books either. They just sit there and read them, and they put them back. I'm like, wow. I saw that happen firsthand. I was like, what the heck? And it's just Chinese culture. Yeah.
Like the webcomics business model in real life right there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Come read it. Maybe buy it. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Yeah. Well, if Jib runs an Indiegogo, I'm definitely buying the book, and you can also come on my show. Even though that's not the recipe to success, I've had a lot of guys come on my show that didn't get their Indiegogos funded, but you could definitely come on.
Yeah, that's the risk you take, though. You gotta put yourself out there. You know, you never know who's going to support your book.
That is true.
You can come on my show too. I don't mind. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually do stuff like that on Sundays. So.
Yeah.
You are welcome to come out, pimp your book. You know.
Yeah.
All I ask is that you share. You know, share it out there. We get more people to watch. We grow together.
Right. Yeah.
You know, that's all I ask. So, you know, I think I'm at like 150 subscribers now.
150 subscribers?
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, I mean, I gained like 89 or 90 this month so far.
That's great.
Yeah, I haven't been doing it very long, so.
Yeah, I mean, I got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
I do remember when I started my channel and, you know, had 0 subscribers and, you know, I'd put a video up and nobody would come and I'd be like, what the hell, you know?
Yeah.
So,
that's what mine was too, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh, look, I put out this great, you know, time lapse of me doing artwork and nobody watching it. Like, oh, okay, you know.
Yeah.
Got a little disheartening for about a year. But then I was like, you know, as I'm doing this book, I'm like, okay, I really need to be more active on it. And I got active on the other shows. And I was like, okay, now it's time to activate myself, you know,
right,
on my own channel. So,
yeah.
just the way you got to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, and unfortunately, I think it, like out of all the advice, and I've talked to lots of people, and I mean, I got like, 600 videos on my channel, so it's like I've tried, and people give me advice about YouTube. It's kind of like I probably have tried it. It's like there's very rarely that I hear something that I haven't found like a million times before. And
someone told me I needed an enemy, so
well,
that way it gets
yeah.
views. And I'm like,
that fighting I think does work, but
it got me views. I didn't like the responses it gave me.
who did you get in a fight with, or do you even want to bring it up?
Massagio.
Oh, right, okay. Right.
Yeah, it's because I just blatantly put on Twitter, I'm not going to stock this book on my shelf.
Yeah.
And she asked me why. So I thought the best response would be to make a video on why.
Yeah.
Because I could show the timbre in my voice, the seriousness of what I was talking about. Because my main concern was the suicide rate of trans people, 40-something%, and that was my main concern. And so it elicited a huge response. Let's just put it that way. Not good, but because I was like, I had this feeling she wasn't going to watch it. So I was like, I better just put it in the transcript as well. Man, oh, dude, she got triggered so hard.
Yeah.
It was just, and then her 19,000 followers came down on me like a rain. Like, okay, I got an enemy now. I'm not trying to have an enemy, but
yeah,
you asked for my reply, and I tried to be respectful about it. But man, her followers, dude, they're like, I got called everything under the sun. I'm like, man, you guys don't know me. Yeah. So it's all good though.
Yeah.
I learned some lessons from it,
Yeah.
So
well, you got to be able to like, operate and thrive in that,
Am I still
drama.
getting blowback, Brody? A little bit. Not much though. Most of it's died down, because it's not a big topic anymore, type thing. And but every once in a while I'll get that, you're an effing bigot, on my comment section. I'm like, okay, great. But no, they were coming after me directly though. They were, because I had my personal, like anybody could DM me type thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they were coming after me pretty hard. So I was like, okay, I need to take that down right away.
And then plus, you put your real name out there.
Yeah. Well, mostly real name.
Yeah. Oh, so okay.
So yeah, so I mean, I go by Brad. That's just not my legal first name. Yeah. So my mom did not like the name that my dad gave me.
Yeah.
So yeah, that never got called to my house, and unless I was in trouble. Then the whole name came out. You're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but the police know my full name. Yeah. So the government does, but nobody else. So yeah.
It's hanging on those posters that are in the police station.
That's it. Yeah.
They all know you well.
Very well. Well, today, it's funny. So I haven't registered my car since February.
Oh no, that's the worst, man.
Well, I had some hospital stuff, and I just didn't think about it for the longest time.
Well, in Colorado, they charge you like every month you miss. Do they do that where you live?
No.
Okay.
One-time tax thing. So. Anyways, I got pulled over the other day, and so I told him what was going on. And he's like, "Oh well, all right. They can impound your car." He's like, "I won't impound your car, but this is your warning. You need to take care of it." So today I was on my way to go get my testing done this morning.
Yeah.
And I happened to pull into the gas station to get a drink because I knew I was going to be waiting a little bit.
Yeah.
Tested. And it was just around the corner from the shop. And my buddy owns the shop. Anyways, so there's a bunch of cops sitting there, outside, and I'm going through the drive-through, and they're sitting outside, arresting this lady for theft. And there's like 4 cops right there. And I can see them in the back window, the mirror, looking at my license plate, and they're looking at me, and they'll look at the license plate again, and looking at me, and they're talking to each other like, "Look at that man! He's driving right by us," with the expired tags. I could tell they wanted to pull me over, but they were busy.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay. So I just crashed. I got out of there real quick. Just went over to the service center on the corner.
Yeah.
They drove by looking for my car.
Jeez.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah. That fast food will get you, man.
I was just grabbing a soda.
Yeah.
I'm not staying. I don't want to stay for this. Yeah. So, yeah.
That is funny as hell.
Oh, it was like the look on his face too, because like he couldn't believe like I was driving right by him, and he hit his buddy on the shoulder, and he points right at my plate. Look at that. He's driving right by us.
Yeah.
I know they wanted to grab me.
Totally.
Yeah.
That is, jeez.
Got to make those impound fees,
I remember one of the funniest ones I remember with like the expired license plate is I was working with this guy, and he got a call. We were painting houses, so anyway, he got a call, and he's like, "I got to go somewhere." I'm like, "All right, see you later." And then he leaves, and he's like gone for a long time. You know what I mean? And then he finally comes back, and he's got this whole story. So I guess he was selling a car, and he had let the plates expire on the car.
Oh yeah, I've done that before.
And so anyway, he's like, "Well, I'll just take the tags off, this other car that I got sitting there, stick them on that one, so I won't get caught." And then he went and parked it in some parking lot, with a for sale sign. And I guess the cops just kind of go around and run those tags just to see what's what. So of course they ran him, and they gave him a call. They're like, "Hey, you selling that, whatever, Toyota Celica or whatever?
Yeah.
Meet me down here." So he went down there thinking he was going to sell the car. The cops are waiting for him.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, stupid things people do.
I know it. But I've always remembered that, just because I do know that, like, yeah, they can take your freaking car and impound it if you do that. So I've always been careful.
Yeah.
So
Well, see, I didn't know they could impound it.
Yeah.
Because the last time I was late was like many, many years ago.
Right.
And I was getting the car worked on, and I never drove around on bad plates.
Yeah.
And but I was I went in, and they just charged me tax, and that was it. But that I never experienced what the cop was telling me a couple days ago. He's like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna take your car." I'm like, "Oh, okay, I better get this done."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember getting pulled over once when I bought a car, and I didn't have the tags they were updated. And but that's when the guy told me that, and I was like, "Oh wow, I had no idea."
I mean, you can get the car home, right? And you have so many days here in Utah to register the vehicle. You have like 30 days.
I don't know. I don't know if that's the same in Colorado. It could be. But I mean, you got time to to switch it over. But I don't know if you could still be driving around on like expired plates.
No, you just have to have the plates off, and you have to have the bill of sale on you.
Yeah, you have to have like a temp or the temporary. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's probably a little different state to state, but
probably
yeah.
Like when I bought a car up in Idaho, I was driving it back down to Utah.
Yeah.
And Idaho, I was able to get a 1-day registration to drive it in the state.
Oh, okay.
And Utah, you're supposed to get it too if you're driving in from out of state or you bought a car from out of state. They said you have to grab it at the border, because there's that truck the port of entry.
Yeah.
You're supposed to grab it from there.
Oh,
And I
okay.
went over there, but it was closed or something, so I couldn't get one.
Yeah.
And okay, well, I'm just gonna have to drive the 110 miles from the border to my house, because the
Yeah.
only other place to get it was the DMV,
Yeah.
I was like, okay, so I just started driving. The highway patrol pulls me over about 50 miles in. They're like, hey, what are you doing? I was like, driving my car home, and like, well, where's your 1 day thing? I'm like, well, I stopped at the port of entry, but it was closed. He's like, no, it's open. I'm like, no, dude, it was closed. And I'm
Right.
lucky my parents were behind me. I was younger. And they're like, yeah, we stopped there. It was closed. Like, oh, all right. So you let me go.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Did suck, though.
Yeah.
Did suck.
I remember getting pulled over in Utah like a long time ago. I was going to, out to the San Diego Comic-Con. I had a friend with me.
Oh, okay.
And we were like, cutting, because I'm in Colorado. Of course, you got to drive through the mountains for Las Vegas,
Mm-hmm.
And I was driving, and the cops pulled us over, and they were like so nice. They're like, "Hey, come on out of the car. I'm going to talk to you." And I'm like, "Okay." They walked out. They're like so nice. They're like, "Oh yeah, do you mind if we like search your vehicle?" And so it was like my friend's car, and I'm like, what? Ask him. I don't know, And so like he let him, and I mean they freaking, I don't know what they thought we had, but they got everything out, man. They unpacked everything, got our luggage opened up our suitcases, all this kind of stuff. They thought we were up to something horrible, and I remember they're like digging all through. They get my portfolio out, and then the guy's like, "Hey, what's this?" And he's opening it up. He's like looking at my art. So then I'm like telling him, yeah, I'm going to San Diego. I'm trying to be a comic book artist and everything. And that was like the final thing that finally, like, where they let me go, or I don't know why they let me go, because they didn't find anything, but the guy finally like started to believe me, I guess. And he's like, oh, well, yeah, good luck. And he zips it up and starts putting stuff back in. It was crazy.
Like, yeah, there's nothing here. That happens to be at the border with Wyoming when you just go to Evanston and you go to Utah real quick, because they sell fireworks 24/7.
Oh, right, yeah.
Up there. If you're going in and out real quick, they will just pull you over. There's a lookout above the town, and you can see a cop car up there all the time.
Oh, wow.
They'll pull you over.
That's interesting. And they actually nail you for like fireworks, huh?
Yeah. Well, I mean, Utah's super dry. I mean, so many things have been started by fireworks. You got to.
Totally. But like in Colorado, it's like the same thing. They got those fireworks, like right when you hit Cheyenne, fireworks right there. But then I've never really, like my, brother, he goes up there and always gets a bunch of illegal fireworks to shoot off and stuff. And we've never been like stopped though.
Well, they will here.
Yeah.
But only if you make it quick. So if you're in there for several hours, though.
Yeah, maybe they're not, or maybe it's just a luck of the draw kind of thing.
Yeah, I think it depends on which stand you go to too. You don't want to do the one right by the border,
right? The one where the cops like parked right outside.
Yeah, over the lookout, like, oh look, we got another guy going back.
Yeah, that's funny. So are you going? We're going. Me and Mike's going to the New Mexico, like Albuquerque Comic-Con. Are you gonna go to that one by any chance?
No. So every Comic-Con I've applied for right now, I've gotten denied for.
Really?
Yep. So like,
That
okay,
sucks.
yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Yep.
Yeah.
So, it's okay. I want to get my book out first, and then.
It's probably a good idea.
Hey, look, I got a book. Please let me in.
Yeah.
Denver gave me a big fat no.
Yeah, Denver actually turned me down too. So
really?
Yeah. I live right next to it. And plus I've showed there, so I was kind of surprised. But anyway.
Do you not know who I am?
Well, I'm not anybody to know though. So other than
Marvel. Come on.
But I think it's
famous.
just I think it's just so busy there. You know what I mean? It's just such
Yeah.
a busy con. Everybody wants in there.
Yeah, that's true. They do.
So I
Oh,
got on the waiting list. So, maybe if there's a table that opens up or something, but I don't know. I don't know that, you know, I'm totally fine with not going though. I'm actually totally good with it. And I honestly think that this Albuquerque con is just going to be kind of a bust too, but you know, I think it's just going to be too small to really make any money or anything.
maybe.
Might be down for no reason. That one we went to in Phoenix though was boy, it really wasn't that great. I mean, it was fun and stuff, but it really as far as selling books and stuff, I
I
didn't
thought
have
that was
a
the
lot of
Albuquerque
luck.
one in November.
No, the Albuquerque one's in I think January, and
Is it?
then
Okay.
yeah, Phoenix was the one that was in a couple weeks back. I guess November.
Okay.
So, but it was fun, but we didn't have much luck there for sure.
How
But
many people showed up?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Honestly, the thing really wasn't. It was kind of full, but it really. I mean, like Denver, it'll be like where people have to walk slow. You know what I mean? Because it's
Yeah.
like there's so many people, and like this one never really hit that kind of critical mass. I mean, in general, people could just fly. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And it was honestly hard to even get people to kind of say hi because they'd
Was
just be
it
like,
downtown
"Oh."
Phoenix?
Yeah, it was at the convention center.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I mean, it was a lot of fun. It was fun hanging out with Mike and stuff. But yeah, as far as like going there to make money, but then I didn't really bring any fan art or anything. I just wanted to try my books and
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I sold a few, but not a lot for sure.
Gotcha.
So, but I don't know. So where else did you try to get into then?
Um. Well, I actually had to cancel the New Mexico one. I
Oh,
couldn't.
Albuquerque then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I had to cancel because I just didn't have funds.
Oh, okay.
Um, it was the time I was refunding everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because it sucked. Like I needed money too. I was like, I was like, can't keep it. It's not mine.
Yeah. And then you got money in your account and you're like, oh man, isn't that
Yeah.
tempting, you know?
Yeah. So it's all right though. But Denver turned me down. Emerald City turned me down. Uh, I didn't apply for FanX. They're doing another one in the spring again. So I'm not too sure I want to do it. It's all sold out now though, so I don't have to worry. So, but
Which one's that? Fan X? Where's that
yeah,
one at?
Salt Lake.
Oh, I
So
see.
they
Okay.
do two a year here.
Oh, okay.
They do a smaller one and then the big one. So Long Beach did invite me back though for the spring one, but I'm like, no way. Yeah. Is it the same
Yeah.
venue center? Hell no. Yeah. Blocked internet, freaking.
Yeah.
There's no
That's
way
not
I'm paying your
cool.
rates. Yeah. No way at all.
Yeah, I don't get that. I mean, it's just like you don't really, or I don't know, maybe some people make a lot, but I don't think, you can't be spending like 500-600 bucks.
No, dude. Like apparently it's been going downhill every year over there. So
Really?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what some of the locals were saying.
Yeah.
But they don't have to make much to break even. So
Right.
yeah, that was just way too expensive. So
When
yeah,
you went to that Long Beach one, did you fly out or did you just drive
no
there or what?
problem. Yeah, because all
Yeah.
my gear, I had my stands, my banner,
Yeah.
So I mean, I didn't mind the drive. It was a beautiful drive. So I like driving. So I like road trips. So
Yeah.
yeah. So I didn't mind it. I just wish I could have made a little money. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes it funner for sure.
I was lucky enough to sell one piece of original artwork to a collector, and that paid for my trip back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And you were probably sitting there drawing originals, weren't you?
I was. Yeah.
Yeah. I was when I went to the Phoenix one. That's I was the same way. Like about on the second day, I'm like, well, I gotta sell something. So I started drawing sketches,
Mm-hmm.
and I sold like one the whole week. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I mean,
Yeah.
I was really surprised, but I don't know.
Yeah. Some shows just do better than others. So.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying that, and like I don't know, like there was a guy next to us that had he had a big old setup, and fantasy art, a lot of TNA type stuff, and
Okay.
I just figured, oh, this guy's got to be going all the time and making money, and he was as dead as we were the whole weekend, so it kind of made me think, well, maybe it is just dead. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
Probably was. I think there's too many cons.
it could be.
I mean,
it could be.
Oh yeah, I got denied by LA too. LA Comic.
Yeah.
That's another big one that you kind of want to get into. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody tries to. Yeah. So.
What time of year is that one?
It's October, November. So.
Oh, okay. So it's like late. Yeah.
Yeah, I applied for it though early, but
right.
They didn't tell me I wasn't getting in until later. So.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, thanks. Yeah, I figured it now, but.
Right. Yeah.
But I figure just focus on the book, get that done. And then when I start asking, what have you been doing? And I'm like, oh, making money selling books. So.
Right. Well, I think it's a good plan. For sure,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I already got a couple projects lined up. So
yeah.
as soon as this book is done, Nasser wants me to draw in his anthology book. And then there's another guy who wants me to draw his book. So.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
Who's doing the anthology?
Nasser is.
Oh, really? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
They're doing like a comic skate one or something?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Well, that's neat. I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, he's doing it's a horror anthology, so it's a bunch of little horror books.
Yeah.
So it's like 4 to 8 pages. Nothing big.
That fit you for sure. Horror.
I guess.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I wasn't trying to do a horror book, but
not
that way.
Well, yeah. It was that bloody picture on the.
I know.
Beginning
I'm
of your
trying to
thing.
go ultra violent, but
Yeah. I guess that's true.
I don't like horror at all, but
Really?
Yeah. Apparently, I got a natural inclination for it. So
That's funny. Yeah. Well, yeah. To me, it was just the art. I guess that's why I assumed, especially a guy tied up to a chair, a big tall dude with a bat or something. You just immediately think like somebody's getting tortured. It's like a horror book.
Oh yeah, he was getting tortured.
Yeah, which was what was happening. But then you don't know the rest of the story. I guess.
Yeah.
Because I guess like when you think about it, your book's more kind of like a crime type book, maybe like Daredevil or something.
Yeah. What's going off? Oh. Oh. Fan speak is going on right now. They're blowing up the channel.
What's going on?
Oh, Fanspeak is another podcast that my friend Chester does.
Yeah.
They go over comic news and stuff like that. So he's just getting ready for a show. So he just messages everybody like, hey, who wants to come on today?
Oh.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
So.
are you looking to jump on? It's like it's getting towards when I need to start making dinner anyway. But
No, yeah, I was probably gonna jump on here in a minute, but I wasn't
Okay.
in a hurry either. So I'm kind of just zoned in drawing this piece.
Okay.
So, yeah. This is the first day in a long time where I've actually drawn for more than 2 hours.
Oh, really?
Dude, yeah, like been so many life stuff. My mom had emergency surgery, and
Oh no.
she's okay. We didn't know for a while what was going on, so
Yeah.
yeah, that was the freaky part. But yeah, and I've been doing everybody else's stuff. I haven't drawn for me in a while,
Yeah.
so I had to put my book on hold for a little bit, but I'm going to pick it back up this week. So
Right.
probably tonight, actually, I'm just gonna chill and draw most of the night.
Right.
So yeah.
Well, it's a good. I mean, it's a good way to do it too. You know, stream and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I remember.
I was doing it mainly just to get me into the mood, you know,
Right.
and to be accountable.
Totally.
So, yeah.
Totally.
So, what
Yeah,
you
when
making for dinner?
Oh, burritos.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not
That'll
bad.
be easy.
Should make a nice 5-layer dip.
5-layer dip.
Yeah. So, cook up your taco meat, right? Like taco meat. Put beans down on the bottom of a pan.
Yeah.
And then put taco meat on top. You want to cool it off first.
Okay.
Cheese, and then sour cream, then another layer of beans, you know, and it's so good with some chips.
That's cool. And yeah, and then you just eat it like dip, huh?
Uh-huh.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's almost like a Mexican lasagna or something right there.
Something like that, yeah. But it's cold. Yeah, you do it cold.
Oh, you do? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. Bean dip, you know, cold
Yeah,
is always
if you
good.
put the meat on while it's hot, it's just gonna melt the cheese. It's gonna get all over the place.
I see.
But I like to make it a little spicy. So
Yeah.
but,
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't been making Mexican that much, and I just thought I should do that. So I go out with my dad. Usually on Wednesdays, I meet up with my dad and we have lunch, and we always go get a chimichanga at this place with him. And I don't know. Then I'm not in the mood for Mexican ever, and then I don't make it for Tanya and Tristan. So
okay.
just thought I should do that.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, what are you gonna have for dinner?
I don't know. Probably some soup.
Some soup, yeah.
It is cold out here, so
yeah. It was real nice here. It's cold in Utah right now then?
well, I mean, coolish, but night gets in the
okay.
20s. Yeah.
Right.
But I had a super late breakfast too, so
Okay.
I'm not even hungry right now. So
Do you work like full time at the comic shop then, or?
about 30 hours a week.
Okay.
So technically it's part time, but yeah. But, yeah.
Right, but practically full time.
Practically, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
I hate these Street Fighter characters. The eyes always get thrown me off.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate when I get commissions, which is this is like a topic I probably shouldn't go into, but like I just don't like commissions of like a lot of like video games characters and stuff that I just have no idea what it is,
Oh, okay.
It's just hard for me to like I gotta go get reference and figure out what the hell it is, and like the Transformers is one that I just never got into.
Really?
It just seems like I'm always getting I think I was just a little bit old for those, to catch on with me. And I don't know. I just always have a hard time with the Transformers. Whenever somebody wants a Transformers commission, I just like, oh my god, not again, not again.
It's all good. Transformers is a good show.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I
Lucas,
don't
like,
know.
you're making me hungry.
Oh yeah, Luke Rushton's in here. Hey man, how's it going, dude?
Looking for you, John Cena can help with that. Talk about that. I think the new Godzilla movie, I think it has John Cena in it, right? I think so.
Oh yeah, somebody said did the original Godzilla for fun. Somebody's watching it, I guess.
I don't know.
Oh, Chester is doing movie nights. We did the original Godzilla for fun.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And somebody said kick Nasser. He's not even here.
Yeah. I gave him an invite.
Yeah, I invited him on the show once. He never made it. I think his co-writer guy came on though, or the co-artist. Right, Brutus the Badass.
Yeah. Donald DeLay.
Yeah, he was really cool. I like talking to him a lot.
Donald's a good guy.
Yeah,
for sure.
And I like his book too. I think it looks awesome.
His art style is definitely interesting. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely for sure.
I wonder if those guys are having withdrawals though. They don't have the the Comicsgate stream going all the time, or is it restarted? I haven't been listening. So
I mean, they just shipped over their own projects. I mean, they all got a good amount of followers. So
yeah.
I mean, I've been on several of their shows and stuff, and
yeah,
I get the invites. So yeah, it's still going on, but
yeah,
it just evolves as people evolve.
Totally.
Okay, the eyes don't turn out too bad. So
look good to me.
Yeah, well, they do for Akuma, they always do the eyes where they're all kind of whited out and stuff like that. So
yeah,
but I made them slightly too small, which is why I used the white out, and then I just cleaned it up with the edges with the black pencil. So
yeah.
Yeah, didn't turn out bad.
Oh, looks good, I think. Is that a commission then?
Nope. Just pick something to draw to keep my skills up.
For sale?
Everything's for sale.
Yeah. You sell anything on eBay?
Not eBay. Everybody's been just DMing me directly lately.
That's good.
Yeah.
Saves you the fees then.
Yeah, I mean, I sell like trading cards on eBay sometimes.
Yeah.
Just because I've sold a lot with the shop, so I know how to grade them pretty well. So that's what I'll do on eBay.
Yeah. I've always had a lot of luck on eBay. I mean,
I think your art goes definitely more for the movie collectors.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, my art not so much.
I don't know though.
I tried a couple pieces, but
I see a lot of comic book stuff on there though.
Yeah, it's usually original comic book art though by certain creators though.
Yeah. I think that helps for sure. I don't think anybody really remembers anything I did though. But then, like you said, like the movie art kind of sells itself.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, you gotta, because I've put my comic pages on there, and I'll sell some of those to people I know, but just random people just never buy that stuff,
Yeah.
But I don't know. You hit the right thing on there. It seems like. I mean, that's how I left my job. At first was just eBay doing sketch cards. Actually, back in the day, just pumping those sketch cards out and selling them on eBay. What'd you say?
When they were worth money, the sketch cards, yeah.
Well, I didn't. Yeah. I think I don't know if sketch cards are still going or not. I mean, I haven't done any for a long time, but like I never would just. I used to be like the pirate, pirate cards or whatever they were calling us back then. Because I would never work for that like dollar a card shit that the companies were doing.
Yeah, like I got wrangled into.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
Yeah, that's
Bill. How's it going, buddy?
it's like bullshit, man.
Yeah.
But I mean, just painting. I mean, to me, like the only ones you make money on, obviously, are like the returns. So just why not just paint your own and put them up there,
Yeah.
So. But anyway, yeah, eBay was kind of like the thing for that back in the day, for sure. It was crazy, actually. Some of the money, I remember seeing some cards go for like $700 and stuff on there, and just nuts,
Wow.
Yeah, like the hand painted ones by like trying to think who was like really popular back then, like Sean Pence, I think, was one. Like anything he would paint, would just be like $400 or $500. I was, I never could get money like that, but
Yeah.
because he was always connected to the sets and shit like that. So,
You know John Eves?
what's his name?
John Eves?
John Eves.
Yep.
I can't think of him.
So he's an illustrator, and he works for movies and stuff. A lot of them.
Yeah.
Like he did all the designs for like most of the Star Trek ships and stuff like that.
Oh, cool.
But he does, he works on a lot of Marvel movies and stuff. He's a friend of mine. He lives down in St. George, and yeah, his originals go for a lot of money. So
Yeah.
because those guys have tons of fans for those shows. So
Yeah.
just kind of insane how many they got.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, if you can get that fan base going some way, I mean that's the ideal way to do it for sure. But that's hard.
Yeah.
Become like an Adam Hughes or Travis Charest or something, and yeah, you got it made after that.
Yeah.
Sell anything. What kind of markers are those that you're using then?
Copics.
Oh, Copic mark, yeah.
And I'm using just a little white out right now.
Oh, to make the stars and stuff.
Yeah.
Neat.
And then I use a little colored pencil for the blacks, and then for some white tonal stuff.
Yeah. How did you come up with that technique? With the markers and stuff.
So I was using the markers for a while. Like I started out with Prismacolor, and I actually like them the best, but they're not refillable. So I saw that Copics were, so I went and got them slowly because they're kind of expensive if you're going to buy them all right away. So I started with just like 3 colors, and then I was watching. Do you know who Mark Crilly is?
Yeah.
So Mark Crilly one day did a thing on stonework and how he does stonework, and he uses a white gouache, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. And he uses gray and white gouache. I'm like, oh, wonder if I can replicate that with marker. Sure enough, I could.
Yeah.
So I practiced a lot of stonework, a lot of textures. Because you can do wood with markers really, really well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, just started messing with it. I think once you get the different what do you call it, textures down.
Yeah.
If you can master textures, you can make anything look great with marker. So, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Just little by little.
Yeah. I've thought about trying markers. I know a lot of the movie art type guys do it too, but I don't know. It's kind of like you get down there and you look at the big old boot thing of markers and kind of like, I just don't even know where to start. You know?
If you want, yeah, honestly, just buy N1, N3, and an N5 for Copics.
Yeah.
Just take those home and mess around with them
So
because they blend well together.
yeah.
So while they're still wet, you just kind of go over top of them,
Mm,
and it'll come out really good. So
yeah. So N1 and N5, what does that? Is that like
so
color?
that's the amount of tone. So N is neutral gray, right?
Yeah.
You see that? Or I'll
Uh,
hold it like that.
so I was looking at the other window. Okay, yeah.
It has an N2, so that's a level 2, and then there's this one's an N3, right? So
Yeah.
it's just a slightly different shade. You can tell on the end caps too. See
Yeah.
that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, but I just get the odd ones. Start with the odd ones, 1, 3, and 5, and then you can just blend them together as you're
Hmm.
doing it to get nice gradients and stuff. I mean, that's what I did right here.
All right.
And right here. So it works really well.
Okay. Yeah, well, maybe I'll try. I don't know.
Keep learning, man.
Yeah,
They look great for skin tones. When you
right.
get the skin tones ones, yeah.
Yeah.
But
And
I
they
can't do
seem
the
to
skin
be,
tones too well, so I do
yeah,
the warm grays instead. So just do a 1, 3, and a 5, and
yeah.
yeah,
And they seem like they're kind of fast too.
they are pretty fast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, there's two different versions of the markers. There's a sketch marker and the regular marker. I would go with the regular ones over the sketch ones. I have the sketch ones just because they can hold more ink. The sketch ones empty pretty quick. So for large projects, you gotta refill them more often.
Hmm.
But the refills cost the same as the marker, but you get like 20 to 30 refills per bottle. So
Okay.
it's cheaper in the long run to use them.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So you refill out of a bottle to put
Yep,
it
I'll
in there?
show you.
Well, you don't. Yeah, I don't want to interrupt your
Put it right
drawing.
here.
Okay. Oh, I see.
Yeah. It's just has a little end, and they you're supposed to use a needle to refill it, like suck it out and then
Oh, okay.
put it in. But Art Germ on a stream was showing how to refill them. You just use gravity and you pull off both ends and you just drip it onto this end. It'll fill up all the way through.
Oh,
So,
really? Okay.
Yep. Works much better.
And then do like the tips like last for like a long time? Do you?
They'll last for quite a bit, but you can swap them out. And they have different types you can swap them out to. So,
Oh, you can actually get different tips too.
yeah,
Huh?
yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, interesting.
Yep. So you can I have some markers set up for like when I do like small vein work, I have like super small brush nibs.
Yeah,
And then you can do that for panels and stuff. It's quite nice. So
that's really neat.
yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, maybe I'll have to mess around with some more. I don't know. That's the thing is like once you learn something new, you know what I mean? It's almost like you gotta work it in somewhere. I've already got so much freaking stuff.
Sure.
Here, hang on a sec. I gotta.
Yeah, no problem.
Get a sec. Everybody's calling. What's going on?
Didn't charge this and turn the light on in the back.
Hey, what's up?
Sorry about your kid, Bill. How you doing today, guys? Can't believe some of you stayed watching this long. That's crazy. Are you guys going nuts with me or what?
Yeah, sorry.
You're okay, dude. You don't have to apologize for nothing.
Okay. Yeah, it's. I just gotta probably jump off because
That's okay.
the wife's home. And
We can
stuff,
call it
you know.
end here. That's not a problem. You know.
Okay.
Honestly, we've been drawing for quite a while, so.
Yeah. Yeah. If you ever want to do it again, just send me an
Totally.
email or something, or.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll hit you up like before. You can hit me up if you ever just want,
Yeah, maybe we ought to
whatever.
come on my channel sometime too. That'd be fun.
Definitely. Yep. Definitely
Right.
again. So, I don't think I'm doing anything this Thursday. But
Thursday. Well, yeah.
Thursday's the day off for me always.
Okay.
Most of the time. Usually I'll be doing the drawn and quartered fan edition, but this week I'm not doing it. So,
do you ever?
Unless they need a backup.
Right. Do you ever do like at night, like after like say 9 or something, or is that like too late?
Yeah, no, that's when the drawn quarter fan edition is like at 10 Eastern, so it's like 8 o'clock here, and I'll stream till about 11 or 12. So.
Oh yeah, because night's always good for me. Like during the day, like when I jumped on the day, it's kind of like sometimes I'm here, sometimes I'm not.
Yeah.
But yeah, like at night usually works pretty good.
Yeah.
But
I just happen to have today off, so I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I usually close the shop. I get home about 10 normally. So.
Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna jump on like Thursday or something. If you're around,
yeah, I'm happy to.
Let's go for it. We'll do a little stream or something.
All right, we'll do.
Maybe I'll try to find Pete and everybody.
Before you leave, where can everybody find you again?
Oh, my website's jefflafferty.net, and that has links to my YouTube channel and everything. If you guys want to subscribe, so
cool. All right, guys, I'm going to sign off too. So thanks for watching. You guys know how to get a hold of me on Twitter. Please like and subscribe. If you have any comments, let me know. I'll talk to you guys later. See you.